Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name's Janalee. I make videos on a lot of different things. Today we're talking about protein powders, different types, different forms, and yeah, let's get right to it. So I'm not going to be able to go through all the forms specifically, but I'm going to try to get as many of the popular ones as I can. They are whey, casein, pea, soy, rice, egg, mixed plant, and hemp. Those are the most popular, I believe. The different forms of protein. So they actually have concentrates, isolates, and protein hydrolysates. I can't say it right. So protein concentrates. They extract the protein from whole foods, and then since it's just extracting some of the protein, you're still keeping some fats and carbs. So it's about 60 to 80% of the calories are from protein, and then the rest are from the fats and the carbs, like I said. I'll put up a label like as an example so you guys can see kind of like the ratios of a protein concentrate. Those are usually a little bit cheaper just because it's not purely protein. They're usually also the ones with slightly higher calories, or just, like I said, more fats or more carbs, and they're not bad. They won't make you gain weight. It's just about controlling your macros. So just keep an eye out for that. Then the next ones we'll talk about are isolates. So these are more filtered forms of protein, so you get less fats and less carbs, and your protein calorie percentage for protein is a lot higher than, let's say, the concentrates that we just talked about. Now this protein is usually slightly more expensive because it is filtered more, and therefore, I don't know, they charge you more. I'm not saying it's the best form of protein, but if you're trying to drink like a protein shake and you don't want any extra calories from anything else, this would be the ideal protein to get. And then protein hydrolysates, whatever, they actually go through a process where they break down the bond between the aminos, and so that way when you're taking it, your body processes it a lot easier. I've honestly never really had this kind of protein powder, or have I? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. They don't put it on the label just like that, but these are, like I said, just fast. They get to your muscles faster, and I think it's a very popular option for a lot of athletes or competitors. So diving in even a little bit deeper, regardless of what form of protein you get, now the forms are the isolates, concentrates, and hydrolysates, you can still get like whey, like isolate whey, or like a concentrated whey, or a pea concentrated, you know, like you can still, like, it's not just, the forms are not specific to just one type of protein. There's usually options for each type of protein. So I'll go through the types of protein and kind of just explain what the benefits are for each, and yeah, we'll just go through that. So first we'll start with whey. Whey protein is quickly digested, supports muscle growth, and it's taken by our body pretty well. If you're not lactose intolerant, it's a good option, and it's usually slightly cheaper as well. But if you are lactose intolerant and you want to take whey proteins anyway, I suggest the whey protein isolate because it's a lot cleaner, a lot more filtered, and it'll probably screw with your body a little less. Now, because this is derived from milk, you do have a lot of BCAAs in it. It's said to control your appetite a little bit. I personally haven't really noticed that. I do think that they're pretty filling, but I just thought it was kind of just depending on how you make your shake. So the next one is pretty popular lately. It's hemp protein. The good things about it are that it's easily digestible. It has good fatty acids that you need, like omega-3, and it's rich in fiber and plant-based. The next type of protein is the pea protein powder. Now this is good because it's said to reduce appetite. Again, same thing with the whey. I don't know how true that is. I guess it depends on your body. It lowers blood pressure, and it actually is similar to whey in the way that your body absorbs it and just takes it in really easily. Next is casein protein powder. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but I don't know. A few benefits is that it slows the breakdown of muscle, it enhances strength, it improves the body composition, and it boosts your metabolism. And now brown rice protein aids in weight loss. It promotes muscle building, same thing as whey and pea protein, where it helps you boost your muscle growth, and it just reacts in the same way that whey does. It regulates your blood sugar and it lowers your cholesterol. Honestly, with all the different types of protein powder and supplement brands out there right now, I think it's best to just play around with a bunch of different kinds and experiment which one you like the most. If you follow a vegan or vegetarian diet, obviously a plant-based protein will probably work better for you. Same thing if you're lactose intolerant. I don't suggest taking whey, regardless if it's isolated or not. I'm not a diagnosed lactose intolerance, but like I low-key think I don't react well to it, and whey just really fires up any problems you might have. As far as brands that I recommend, it really just changes a lot. I take a lot of BPI, or I used to take a lot of it. I've recently started using My Protein. It's a brand online that they have like really good prices, and their protein mixes pretty well. It tastes really good. They have tons of different flavors. If you are taking protein powder and you've experimented and found out that you're gaining weight ever since you started taking it, that's probably because A, you're adding extra things into your protein shake, whether that be bananas or sweeteners or peanut butter, oatmeal. You know, you see a lot of these recipes include those things, but just because they're healthy foods doesn't mean they're not higher in carbs or higher in fats or higher in calories. And at the end of the day, losing weight is calories in versus calories out. And so if you're trying to lose weight or just maintain, you want your shakes to stick. You mainly want your shakes to stick with berries. If you want milk, that's fine, but that will add extra fats and calories. Obviously, you can play around with the type of milk. Just put ice in your shakes. That's a big hack for me. Greek yogurt, just things that will fill it up and fill you up, but are kind of lower in calories and better in macros. I can make a video on examples of shakes that I make that are low in macros and just work for a more strict diet. And then another reason you could be gaining weight from the protein is because, like I said, you're taking a mass gainer. You really have to make sure that your fats and your carbs don't go higher than, I would say, like, maybe carbs can go up to like 15 grams because that's a spareable amount for someone on an average diet. And maybe like fats shouldn't go above like 6 grams. Honestly, maybe 8. It really just depends on the kind of diet you're trying to have and how much weight you're trying to lose, but keep an eye out for that. And then another reason you might be gaining weight from your protein shake, or as soon as you started taking a protein powder, is that you're not watching the rest of your calories for the rest of the day. And so you're adding this protein on top of other foods that you're not controlling, and it's obvious you're gonna gain weight because it's something else that you're taking. It's another whole meal that you're kind of taking in a day, and you have to account for it. Just because it's protein powder doesn't mean it doesn't go into your calorie bank. So anyway, guys, I hope this was somewhat helpful to you. I try to be as concise as possible and not rant about a bunch of different things. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment below, send me an email, DM me. You guys know all the ways to reach me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.